Hello and welcome to my first official sit down YouTube video. I have contemplated for an hour to finally sit down and go ahead with this video. So in this video I'll be doing my makeup and talking about myself. We're going to be doing the TMI tag and I'll try to be as honest as I can possibly. So yeah, I haven't prepared for this video, so it's going to be very candid, the most impromptu TMI tag video you've ever seen. Let's get straight into the video and I hope you like it, and please subscribe to my channel and show some love. So I've already done my skincare and we'll be starting with the makeup. First question, what is my name? My name is Anmol and I am 25 years old. So we'll be starting with the basic questions. So as you could know who I am, and then we'll hop on to some spicy questions. I already told you my birthday and what is your zodiac sign. I am a Cancer. Sorry, I didn't tell you my birthday. I told you my age. So my birthday is on 29th June. It's about in 2 weeks. I'll be turning 26. Getting old. Can't believe I feel like I was 18 yesterday and now I'm 26. Can't believe it. So I'm applying my concealer and I'm doing my makeup for a date night. So yeah, it's going to be a little glam up makeup. Next question, have you ever been in love? Yes, of course I have been, and I am in love with my husband. Yes, I am married and I'm so grateful for him. And so let's start with the eyeshadow. So it's in no particular order. I'm just reading up random questions and answering that. I'll give you a little backstory if I could, if there is. So yeah, have you ever cried over a lover? Yes, and I was. So this is very stupid of me. Do not cry over your lovers, girls and boys, because you don't know at that age. You're so naive. Quickly become so vulnerable, and then you do stuff that you shouldn't. I've done it, so I'm warning you, my little teenies, not to do it. And yeah, it's worthless. Basically, you realize over time that how stupid you were, and nobody deserves your tears. So stay hydrated and do not waste your tears on anybody. So I'm using the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude palette. I'm taking the shade called Spicy and defining my outer corner and my crease. At what age did you have your first crush and who was it? I'm not going to tell you who was it, but I'm going to tell you the age I had my first crush. So I was 13 and it was 8th grade, and it was a guy from my class, and apparently my best friend also had a crush on him. So I kind of backed off a little to be respectful to her, because sister code, and probably my best friend was more important to me than him. So yeah, but I was a little hopeful at that time. I was like, if he didn't choose her and if he chose me by himself, then I'm gonna go. Okay, then I'm not gonna step back, because I could only be responsible for my actions, not for others. So I was like, I'm open. If you don't mind, then I don't mind it. But yeah, that didn't happen. Uh, Nothing went anywhere, and I don't even know about his whereabouts. So yeah, I don't know where he is now. If you could, what would you change about your first kiss? Mm, okay, well, I'm taking the shade Hard from the palette and going over where I've defined my crease, just to give it a little more color. So yeah, back to the question. What would you change about your first kiss if you could? I don't think I would like to change anything about it, but if you really have to answer this question, then I would say I would change the venue of where it happened. Yeah, apart from that, I don't think I want to change anything about it. Next, if you could just be one Disney princess, who would it be? I think this is going to be my favorite question of all the questions, because when I was young, I used to love watching Disney and all the Disney princesses. I was like obsessed with it and I wanted to be one. So Ariel, the mermaid, was my favorite princess and I wanted to be her for a really long time, and even till this date. I'm just so obsessed with her, and she's so pretty, and her long red hair, and she's the water princess. So yeah, that's what I want to be. Okay, so now I'm going ahead with this shade called Passion, and I'm going to apply it on my lid. So first I'm trying it with the brush, then I'll intensify it with my fingers. It looks nice with the brush as well. It's a nice duochrome brownish blue shade. Looks nice, right? So next question, what is your favorite holiday destination? It has to be Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but yeah, it is on my bucket list. I want to go to Hawaii, and I just love anywhere where there's water. I'm such a water baby. So take me anywhere where's this beach, and I love it. No matter what the place is, just take me to the beach. Hawaii is one place that I really want to go. Now I'm taking a bigger brush to just diffuse any harsh lines, and I'm moreover done with the eye makeup up now. I'm not going to like go super heavy with it. For the inner corner, I'll use this shade called Provocative. Moving on to the next question. What is the worst gift you have ever received? I know one, and I know you shouldn't judge any gifts because gifts are gifts, but yeah. So I was very young at that time, and I've organized my birthday party and I've invited my friends over, and obviously they got me gifts. So one of them got me this weird gift that I remember, and it was like, I opened it and it was like a box, a tin box. It was like a multi-purpose box. You could use it for keeping your pencils, your stationery, crayons, anything. And then I opened that box. There was another box, a smaller sized box. And then I opened that box, and there was another box within the smaller box. And it went on until I was left with this size of a box, and there were 5 in total, and I was like, what is this? At that point of time, I was like, it is such a useless gift. What would I do with boxes of different sizes, and one of them was like this small. What would I keep in it? So yeah, that was kind of a weird gift, but yeah, it's okay. I was a kid, and you should not judge gifts. There are feelings attached to gifts, so no matter how inexpensive the gift is, somebody gave it to you with some feelings, some thought, so respect it and appreciate it. I've done my eyeliner and lashes, and I also forgot to press the record button, and I went ahead with 2 questions and my concealer under the eyes. So yeah, so I was saying that I use this palette from Insight. I use the peach corrector for my under eyes, and I was saying that this is a very nice affordable option. If you'd like to try, I'll link it. And the questions that we missed were that what is your favorite pickup line, and it was, are you a bank, because you have my interest. And now it doesn't sound funny anymore saying it the second time. Anyway, and the other one was that, do you prefer relationships or being alone? So yes, I definitely prefer relationships, because I'm a kind of person who can't stay alone. I am a constant chatterbox, and I need somebody to rant to be cranky about something, to just chat and talk my problems away. And I need my person for that. So I am a pro relationship person, definitely. Yeah, but you really need to have the right person. Don't rush into relationships. Wait for the right person, and then you can be yourself with them. For the foundation, I'm using the Sugar Ace the Base foundation stick in the shade Vienna 27. Moving on to the questions. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? So that's a tough one, because I like a lot of flavors, and that would be coffee, chocolate hazelnut, dolce de leche. That's like you know, what do you call it? It's like caramel flavor. It's so good. Loud or mild music? Definitely mild music. I do not like loud music. It gives me kind of a headache. I cannot stand it. That's why I do not go to clubs. You know, when I was like young, I used to think that when I grow up, I'll become this party person who's going to do clubbing and all that stuff. You know, as teenagers, we think about that. You know, and I just turned out to be such an opposite person of what I thought. I went to a club, and I didn't enjoy it. It was so crowded, and people were throwing their arms and legs everywhere, and I just felt like a granny over there. I felt like I'm 60 years old with a bunch of teenagers here and there, and I didn't really enjoy it. I know whatever you do, you're gonna be judged. If you go to clubs, if you are a party person, then you'll be judged for being too outgoing. If you don't do, then you'll be judged for being boring. So just forget about it and don't give a damn to what people say, and do whatever you feel like. Do what you love. I love doing makeup, so that's why we're here sitting down and chatting while I do my makeup. So I enjoy it so much. It's so therapeutic. If you ask me, makeup is my, sweet escape. I can, if I'm sad and I do makeup, I just forget about my problems. And now we'll go ahead and apply our contour. And for contour, I have this cutie right here. It's the She Glam contour. Next question, which is your favorite pizza? My current favorite pizza is the spicy salami pizza, and I love it. Yeah, it's seriously super delicious, full of spices. I'm a very high spice eater, so I can eat anything that has spice. I just love eating spice. And do you see this contour? It's so pretty, isn't it? And it is so cheap. It was, I don't know, £5, I guess. Yeah. Which one is your favorite, iOS or Android? Definitely iOS. I am a heavy Apple user. I love Apple products. I'm kind of a fan. Do you know who invented the light bulb? Yes, I know, Thomas Alva Edison. I hope that's right, because I was so confident about that. But let me Google it. Yeah, it is indeed Thomas Alva Edison. Yeah, for the blush, I'm using this e.l.f. Luminous Putty blush in the shade is MAUI, Maui. It's a very nice light pink mauvish color. So subtle and natural. You see, so pretty, right? Please tell me, do you miss someone now? Yes, I miss my parents. They're back in India. I miss my mom's food. I have to make all of it by myself. Living by yourself is, is a great experience altogether. But yeah, it do come with some of its cons, like this one. But yeah, it teaches you a lot of things. And this is how the look has come out. I think it looks really good, very nice and subtle. Let's do one last question before we wrap up. Do you have any piercings and tattoos? Yes, I do. So I have 2 piercings on my ear and 1 on my nose. And for the tattoo, I have an infinity sign on my left hand's ring finger. And for why I got this particular tattoo, the reason behind this is, it's not very technical. It's just, first of all, I got this when I was like 19, and I actually, whenever I'll get engaged, when someone put a ring on my finger, it would symbolize that their love is there for infinity. I know it's kind of a deep shit, but yeah, that was the main idea. And also it's kind of cool. This lip liner, this is also from Shein, by the way. And then for my lipstick, I will be using Kylie Jenner's lipstick in the shade Candy K. It's a very nice nude pink, and I'm like so much into nudes these days. I rarely wear any dark lipstick, so yeah, that goes a long way. That's about it, and that's my final look. I hope you enjoyed this little chat session. This is my final look. You can see the close-up, and I will show you my outfit and everything in the end when I get ready. And bye, hope to see you soon. Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only